How to get in. Sorry, and I'm probably not gonna be on here anyway because the lighting sucks and the light is the what am I trying to say? It's gonna be dark soon, so I'm only gonna be on here for so long. But I hope everybody is doing okay. Okay. I will say, oh, you know what I can say today? One of my mentees actually just hit 6 figures. So if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two, and I help moms, multiple moms, make multiple figures, y'all. And y'all, what the hell? Y'all can't see me on here. Sorry, y'all. Clearly, my bad, YouTube, my bad, cause y'all, I mess with YouTube. But anyways, let me say that again, y'all. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Sierra Janae, and I'm a wife and mom of two, and I help multiple moms make multiple figures online in many different ways. Um, so yeah, I wanted to hop on here and answer questions because I get a lot of questions and I don't get back with everybody. So this is my way of getting back with y'all. So hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. Y'all got plans for 4th of July? Are y'all excited? I don't really have any like real plans. Nothing too crazy. Me and hubby just happy to be spending time with each other. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, I wanted to just tell you guys a few ways of how you can make money online because I get that question a lot. A lot of people think it's just digital marketing, but no, there are multiple different ways. But the main thing why I wanted to hop on here is because I feel like a lot of people are letting fear hold them back from making money online. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I want to do that. But at the end of the day, I was the same way. Um, and that's something that y'all, I'm sorry, y'all gonna hear me say this a lot, but that is a spirit that you need to get off of you and that you gotta pray and ask God to release from you because we can do anything. When they say you can do anything you put your mind to, like that's a real statement. And if y'all anything like me, I tell people all the time, like when I used to hear that growing up, like I'm just like, I just thought that was just something nice that people used to say. And actually being an adult now and hearing it and saying it to my kids, as much as I do, I'm like, no, you can literally do anything you put your mind to. Um, and it just takes that fear. You got to get rid of that fear, y'all. And what is it that I think it was, don't quote me, was it Martin Luther King? I don't know, but faith is taking the first step without actually seeing the steps. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get in your word, pray. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm just this super like baby, I be in my word, don't get me wrong. And that's that, I'm gonna talk about that too because I'm actually on a fast, y'all. So bear with me because child. Whew. But a lot of people ask me like, well, I want to start, but I just don't know where to start. And the number one thing that I really like to tell people, like, because again, I can get on here and try to sell stuff to y'all. I'm really kind of transitioning out of that, and I was actually praying about that earlier today. Um, is that I'm really just in a space of just like wanting to help people and help people with their business. Of course, I want to grow. Of course, I want to make money, but I'm making money in doing what God is telling me to do. So it's just all working out, right? But back to what I was saying, y'all got to pray away. We got to pray away that spirit of fear. Sorry, y'all, and I'm looking at both because again, I'm on multiple platforms because we try to knock these questions out all at once, if you know what I mean. But yeah, y'all, that spirit of procrastination, that spirit of fear, that's something that you really have to pray for. And one of the biggest things that I tell people all the time is like start listening to like motivational audios, psycho cybernetics. Listen to that type of stuff. Bob Proctor, Myron Goldman. I love him. I listen to him. Y'all might, if y'all ever if you follow me, I post him on my page a lot because again, being in the spirit of having fear, that comes from things that we're doing in our everyday lives. And that was one thing that I had learned that like I was like, God, I want you to transform my finances. I want you to transform my life. I want you to transform everything in a positive manner. And God was like, he told me, he was like, straight up, you need to stop going to bed watching Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives of Atlanta and stuff like that, because that is so important, y'all. Like what y'all going to bed listening to, or the last thing that you watch or whatever. Like we really have to be intentional with the things that we are doing. Um, and another thing that I was really struggling with that I had to like when I was asking God to elevate me and elevate my business and help me grow was God was like, you got to get back into this word, because the way that I grew up, I guess you could say in the church, but some situations happened in the person that I was raised by. It just kind of deterred me away from it, but I tell people all the time, like, if you gonna eventually find God, it's gonna happen for you one way or another. But and I've noticed that, since I've like lately gotten in the word and gotten in my Bible, and really just started to again fast. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, because I love me some food. It be hard. It definitely be hard, but getting it, fasting and getting clarity from God is really key. And that's why I think a lot of people don't really necessarily start. A lot of people see like, oh, people are making money online and I want to get started. And don't get me wrong, that's great, that's amazing. But if you want longevity, if you want success, you know, um, implementing God in your business is gonna be key. Or I mean, or whoever you believe in or whatever like that, but it's gonna be key because trust me, y'all, there's days in entrepreneurship where baby, child, you ain't gonna make any money. You know what I'm saying? And again, you're wanting God, like I don't know about y'all. Maybe some people start businesses just to start businesses, but again, are you starting a business to help people? Or are you starting a business? What is your reasoning behind that? And these are things that like, and y'all, and this is things that I've grown along the way. So don't get it twisted. Like I don't have all the answers. I'm not saying that, but I'm just giving y'all my advice. And if I was to start over, these are the things that I would have done. And these are also things that I also tell people that I mentor as well, is like, rooting God in your business is going to be key, y'all. Like, getting in the word, like reading scriptures that's going to help you with your finances and praying on that every single day is going to be key. Writing down your goals every single day is going to be key. Listening to motivational audios, again, Myron Goldman, Psycho Cybernetics, just different type of motivational things that's going to help you because sorry y'all, my kids, but yeah. But I wanted just to tell y'all or touch on just a few things about Lila. It's her walking around with these heels on for me. Okay, sis, you killing it, girl. But I wanted to tell y'all, there are so many different ways to make money online. No, digital marketing is not the only thing. Y'all, I'm just gonna give y'all just some things that that you can get, that you can start. Y'all, like credit. A lot of people don't know this. Everybody, their mama be wanting their credit fixed, right? That is a great business to get into. Child, here you go. Because before I got on here, you ain't had nothing to say. But y'all, credit, amazing thing to get into. Start a business, launch a business. Again, in one of the courses that I actually sell, they do talk about credit and how you can fix your own credit. But like launching a business, y'all, I've never personally did it, so I'm just giving y'all ideas of things that you can do to make money online. But credit, drop shipping. I've done drop shipping. And don't get me wrong, drop shipping is amazing, right? But see, the reason why I love digital marketing so much compared to drop shipping is like you don't make 100% of your profit depending on what platform you on. Baby, they be want 40%, and I need all my money. I ain't got time to be giving Shopify 40%. You know what I mean? It's a lot, but drop shipping is an amazing business. Depending on how you market it or whatever like that, you can make a lot of money with drop shipping, you guys. A lot of money. TikTok shop. If you got 1,000 followers on TikTok or more, why are you not doing TikTok shop? Why are you not doing TikTok shop? Like, y'all, people's lives are changing from TikTok shop. And if I was, granted, I've done it before, and I've made quite, a lot of money on TikTok shop. I was doing it like faceless before they like changed the rules and everything on it. Cause like now you just have to have 1,000 followers and you can do it. But I mean, again, I run into so many moms where they're like, oh, I just want to get like free stuff. Amazing. You can do that as well. But also, y'all, you can make money on it just by reviewing and being yourself and talking about a product that you bought probably with your own money. Granted, it'll turn into where brands will start like reaching out to you and say, hey, will you review this for us based off of like your views and stuff? But y'all, TikTok shop, like I said, I know plenty of people that have made 100,000, 50,000, 30,000, like numbers, y'all, numbers on TikTok shop. Amazing. Definitely something that you would want to do. But getting in the business of like, because like right now, like the top niches I know that make like a lot of money are like relationships, wealth, and honestly health. And when I say wealth, meaning like kind of like what I do, like I help moms, for example, make money online. So rather that's digital products, UGC, or anything like that. Wealth is because who don't want to make money, right? Hey, Talisha Blue, thank you, girl. I did it myself. I did it myself, y'all. It's a little raggedy. Don't look at my parts. But yeah, y'all. So what was I saying? I'm sorry. See, this is why it'd be hard for me to read comments, y'all, because I'll get distracted. But damn, I forgot where I was at. Anyways, drop shipping, credit, but yeah, back what I was saying, like the top niches within anything is definitely relationships, y'all. Everybody wants relationship, like everybody named mama, all the females out here, all y'all want to be wives. And that's another thing. See, y'all, I'm sorry about my ADHD because I'll get sidetracked real quick. All y'all out here want to be wives and stuff like that, but y'all out here praying for relationships and y'all praying for rent when y'all need to be praying for marriages and mortgages, y'all. Like that's the thing. And this is why I'm saying it's so important to really get in the word and read your Bible and open it up. And y'all, I don't go to church at all. I'm not even gonna make it seem like I do, but I do have a relationship with God and I'm in my Bible. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm in my Bible, baby, we be I'll give y'all some scriptures on, but seriously, y'all, you have not because you ask not. And that really, I used to hear that all the time, and I used to never really like. Again, I just thought it was something that people would say, like, to try to, I don't know, make you feel better. Oh, you can do anything you put your mind to. I'm just like, they just tell us that when we in school to just make us feel better or whatever. But it's like, no, really think about these things and digest it and think about like, no, I really can. If I can think about it, if I can imagine it, if I can breathe it, if I can smell it, if I can hear it, it is meant for me. And that's the thing. Some of y'all have so many amazing business ideas, but y'all letting fear hold y'all back. And it's like, for what? Why are you letting fear hold you back for? If God planted something in your head, you need to be doing that. And rather that's taking the research, and that's another thing. Everybody want all these fast results and things that happen for them overnight, but you don't even take the time to write down your goals on a daily basis. But you got time to scroll on TikTok though. You got time to scroll on Facebook, but you don't even take the time. But yet you want these fast results, and that's the one thing that like I even had to, really reevaluate about myself. I'm like, because I'm like, I'm a generous person. I always help people. I always do right by people, but yet I don't even take the time. Well, at the time, I wasn't even taking the time to like really invest in myself. And it's not always about spending money on a course or spending money on mentoring or spending money. You're not even taking the time with yourself. Are you getting up every morning and spending time with yourself and saying, you know what? These are the things that I want to accomplish in the next 6 months, or these are the things that I want to accomplish, period. And for me, that's what it took. And again, as somebody that like grew up in the church or whatever like that and kind of went away from it, and finding my way back, I was just like, well, like I don't even know where to start in the Bible. That's another thing. I hear a lot of people like my age, because I'm 30, how am I 32? I'll be 33, y'all, on July 23rd. Shout out to the Leo gang. But yeah, I was just like, God, I don't know where to start, and I just started doing my research, and I was like, God, give me scriptures on like on finances. Give me scriptures on how to be a good wife, and those are things that y'all that you have to do. Like, I'll give y'all some if y'all want me. I'll put you on. But again, y'all, like, stop being so fearful of asking God for what you want. But at the same time, you gotta put that work in though too. Don't be getting on here. Don't be getting on here at like you want all this stuff that you want God to do all this stuff for you, but you're not putting in the work. And again, y'all, the Bible, and this is the thing. Like, how when you in school and they be like, oh, this is an open book test, y'all. Life is an open book test, because literally, and like I promise y'all, I'm not like super like religious. I mean, I am like, I'm spiritual. I don't really say I'm religious because I'm spiritual, but y'all, life, open up your Bible, read y'all some read. I have scriptures in my Bible marked for like procrastination. Like I said, on being becoming a wife or being a good wife. For my finances, and I mark them and I read them, and and I ask God to apply these to my life, because that's what works, and I've seen my life elevate from it. You know what I mean? And that's what y'all have to do. If I give anybody any piece of advice, y'all get in the word. And again, honestly, and this is just my personal opinion, I just feel like we live in a world, y'all, church ain't for me. It just ain't. I'm I have my own little church. Again, I listen to motivational motivational audios. Again, y'all look up Psycho Cybernetics. Amazing. Myron Goldman. Like, for real, like listening to and listen on a daily basis. Stop going to bed watching, and I'm granted, I've been guilty of it too, y'all. Like, don't get me wrong. But stop going to bed watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Think about how you are, the way our mind is set up and how we're programmed to think. Like, you going to bed listening to all that anger and strife and this arguing and this and that, but then you wondering why your life is hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, just try it. Just try it. Give yourself a week of going to bed listening to, I don't know, high frequency motivation. Bob Proctor is an amazing one that I like to listen to. But again, writing down your goals, writing down five things that you're grateful for every single day. And I guarantee you, when I tell y'all, it will change your life. Y'all fasting. Y'all want all these amazing things to happen for y'all, but y'all can't even fast for 3 days and get clarity from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, this was me. Hey, Pavi, talk to us. Thank you. Look, girl, I ain't trying to preach. I'm just telling y'all what God put on my heart. Again, I really hopped on here to answer questions about what I do and stuff like that, but this is on my heart, so I just want to say it. But again, y'all gotta stop being like, well, why am I not married yet? I'm 35, I'm 36, and but have you been in the Bible? Have you been reading? Have you been reading your Bible like at all? But yet you want God to bless you with a marriage, and you wonder why you getting all these. And it's not always about the men not being, right, but just in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, y'all get it, and I look, y'all want me, I'll put y'all on. I'll put y'all on to some of my favorite scriptures when it comes to, look, y'all want me on my Bible because we have a little Bible study. I just scrolled to everything I needed to. Oh, thank you, sis. But no, but y'all, I'm serious though, like, because I'm telling y'all, I'm not saying like I have all the answers. I don't. But y'all, there's a reason. There is a reason why the Bible was given to us. You know what I'm saying? Because God wants us to live a righteous life. And like, again, I be feeling like I sound cringy sometimes saying this because I'm like, where? But y'all, this is God. It's not me. And again, like, even with my business and even, making money, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But y'all, that's God. That's not me. And that's what I tell my mentees all the time. Like, this is you doing this, but this is God doing it. I'm telling you. And I guarantee you, if you implement God in anything that you do, watch it prosper. Watch it prosper. And that's the thing. Like, I'm like, here I was wasting all this time playing all these games, thinking that, I could do this by myself. And from the moment, y'all, from and everything that I do, like, y'all, I be praying before I cook. I be like, Lord, this food, let me season it to the T, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Make it taste good. And it be good every time. It don't be over seasoned. It don't be salty or nothing. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. But one thing I want to drop, because again, I have a lot of I guess you can say, like, not, well, single women that want to be married, and they're just like, I'm just not there yet, y'all. Some of my favorite scriptures just about, like, just becoming a wife. Proverbs what, 30, look, let me hold on. Proverbs 31 and I want to say it's like 10 through 31, don't quote me, but y'all read Proverbs. If you are somebody that's trying to, you've been praying and praying and praying and you asking God, like, pray on Proverbs. I'm telling you, that scripture right there change your life. Ephesians, y'all, can't really remember off the top of my head. I have to get in my Bible. But Ephesians 5:22, or it might be 5:24. Look it up. Amazing. Y'all, First Peter, I think it's First Peter 3. First Peter 3. On that every single day and watch God change your life. Watch God transform your life. Seriously. But y'all, again, sorry, I didn't get on here to try to preach to y'all. That was God. He just came out of nowhere. But again, I just really wanted to, like, just give y'all some kind of motivation or whatever like that. Because again, I'm not on here to sell to y'all or whatever like that. Yes, I sell this an amazing course. It's called DBA. It has so many different modules in there where you can learn to learn how to market, learn how to sell. Y'all, they got credit in it. Matter of fact, I'm about to put y'all on because, baby, we all about facts over here. I'm not about to waste y'all time, okay? Because I'll be like, get to the good stuff. Look, Jesus is the good stuff, if you ask me. But I'm gonna get in here. But y'all, I love DBA. Let me tell you something. When I tell y'all, if you are somebody that, I know so many people that are like, oh, I got a digital planner, but I'm not making any sales right now, whatever. Y'all, you gotta invest in yourself. Like, yes, I know $500 is a lot of money. DBA don't even cost that. DBA is $222. And when I tell you, all the information that's in here is amazing. Amazing. Y'all, let me just, excuse me, I got heartburn. And they just launched Volume 2. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna show y'all Volume 2. Because Volume 1 is amazing as well. But to the point where, well, here, y'all can't really see this. If you want to learn about LinkedIn, Shopify, Printify, y'all, Printify is something that I just recently started, which is another way of drop shipping again. I'm not the biggest fan of drop shipping just because you don't get to keep 100% of your profit, but you can still make a lot of money with it. And again, y'all want to start these businesses or whatever, fast. Go on a 3-day fast. I love the Esther fast or whatever like that, but go on a fast. Whether that's, I mean, just give something up and pray and ask God for clarity. And I guarantee you, he will tell you where to start. Y'all, if you told me literally a year ago, I used to hear people talk about digital marketing, y'all. I really did. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, we're not doing that. But I had, and it's almost like I always kind of like say that, I relate to the story of like Sarah, in Genesis. Again, if y'all want to get into like reading the Bible and stuff like that, start in Genesis because that's where I had to start. But when I was praying and asking God for clarity, I was like, God, like, I really want to like really like transform my finances. Yeah, I'm making money, but it's not consistent. With UGC, I was making money, but it wasn't consistent. And again, with working with brands, it just wasn't consistent. I was like, God, there's got to be a way. I'm worthy. I know I can make $30,000 a month. I know I can make $40,000 a month. I really want to transform my finances. And like something it just kept coming up. It kept coming up where something told me to go on a fast. And I'm like, man, look, your girl likes to eat, right? Your girl, look. And then I was kind of like on a little health journey anyway, too, like with trying to like take in protein and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And that's the thing, y'all. We'll pray and ask God for something, or we'll even say it out loud, and God will tell us. And we'd be quick to be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, like, God was telling Sarah, baby, you about to have a baby. And Sarah was like, ain't no way. There's no way I'm going to have a kid because she's old. I'm old. I was about to cuss. See, y'all, I'm still working on me. I'm still working on me, right? But again, y'all got to be open to hear what God, what he says for you. And, and it may make you feel uncomfortable. You may not agree with it. And that was something that I had to like really learn to accept. Like when I asked God to elevate my life, elevate my finances, elevate everything that was around me, God started telling me, because one thing about me, and I'm telling you, anybody that knows me personally can vouch for this. I'm a very, 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 very generous person. I am, to the point where it was a problem for me, right? But when I was praying and I was asking God, like, God, we got to figure out something. I need to do something else, right? God started telling me to cut off relationships, but the relationships that he was telling me to cut off, I was like, I can't do that, God. Like, are you sure? Like, you sure? You sure? You sure? You sure? And that's the thing. We so quick to want to question God, but it's like you asked for this. You asked that you told me, you know what I mean? And we be quick to be like, well, but I don't know. And it's that's one thing that I've learned too, y'all. Like, we already be knowing the answers to our issues and our problems. It's just like when you be asking people, like, well, and you already know the answer. Like, what would you do? You just like hoping that somebody would say something like different so you can kind of go with that. But you already know the answer. You already know. So why even do that? But that was the thing. Like God told me that I had to let certain relationships go, and I was really uncomfortable with it. But I was like, no, I really want to, and I struggled with it, y'all. Like I did because it was family members, it was siblings, it was people that I just thought that one I had to be there for, I had to take care of. And again, even in those relationships, the whole time I wasn't even getting anything from the relationships, so I knew better. But again, here I am. I'm like, well, this is my sibling, or this is my so-called friend that I thought of years, and I can't do that. That wouldn't be right. I'm a good person, God. Like, no. But God was like, no, you gotta let people go because that's what's holding you back. That's why I love a movie, y'all. Acrimony. Me and my husband, we had this argument all the time. Because like, I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but like people be like, do y'all think Taraji was wrong in that movie? Or do y'all think oh boy was wrong? Because she was holding him down. She was holding him down, y'all, for some years. She was holding him. If y'all think Taraji was wrong, put Taraji in the chat. Okay? Put Taraji in the chat. Do y'all think Taraji was wrong? Do y'all think oh boy was wrong? And that's the thing, because honestly, y'all, you can have people in your lives, but they ain't meant to go with you in the next chapter. And that's the thing. We gotta accept that. Even if it could be your mama, it could be your daddy, it could be your sister, it could be your brother. I mean, and people are not everybody's meant to go with us, y'all. They not. And that's one thing that I'm telling you, it's so hard because that's for years. I remember I would plan and say things out loud like, when I get to the top, I'm gonna bring you with me. I'm taking you with me because that's just the only right thing to do. Meanwhile, this person hating on me the whole time, wishing me the worst. But I'm like, I'm taking you with me. I'm gonna elevate you. If I win, you win. Looking like a fool. Looking like a fool. And that's the thing. So y'all be open to hear what God has for you. Because I'm telling you, you ask He gonna tell you every time. He gonna show you every time. People say, I hear people say all the time, like, I was praying for something like that, da, 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 da. And I started scrolling on Instagram and I'm getting all these little motivational messages and this and that. Y'all, that take that as a sign. Because that's God trying to tell you something. That's not ironic. That's not coincidence. That is a sign. That's for a reason. But again, you got to watch what you be doing though. If you looking at sexy red all day, then that's probably all that's gonna pop up on your algorithm. Okay. Like, so I mean, with a balance, with a balance. But I mean, but seriously though, be open to hear what God has for you, y'all. And don't be afraid to, you know, create your own relationship with God. And that's my thing. Like I grew up thinking like, man, I had to be in church every Sunday, Bible study, praise team, thinking that I had to do all that. And it was like, and for so long, I thought if I couldn't commit to those type of things that, well, I'm just not going to have a relationship with God. And it don't work like that. Again, I just started getting into the word for myself, reading for myself. And y'all, I be struggling with, look, I be struggling with the thing, but look, I get clarity out of it. I get motivation out of it. And you know what I'm saying? And I pray on it and I fast on it. And again, I watch it transform my life. Like, and that's the thing. When you get into reading the Bible heavy, and you start believing it. It's like reading a motivational book. Honestly, that's what it is for me. I don't even. That's why I try to like. That's why I tell people so much that like I'm not like religious. I'm not like gonna quote and throw Bible verses down your throat 24/7. That's not who I am. But if it's something that's gonna help you, that can motivate you, again, I'll give you. Hey, this is what I read. This is what I prayed on. This is what I fast on, and it worked for me. So I'm sure it could do the same thing for you. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like I feel like as the world kind of, which I know we in the last days and stuff, Lord, we ain't even gonna talk about that. Like I said, I ain't trying to get on here preaching, y'all. Just creating your own relationship with God, y'all. You can go online and watch a live stream of church if that's what it is, and giving back and paying it forward. That's what is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, we should be tithing. We should. And that's one thing that I'm working on as a person as well, because as my finances have increased, I know that I should be tithing, but again, I just try to pay it forward. I try to give to charities. I try to, just do right by people. Because I don't technically, I guess you could say, belong to a church home, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all, just like don't be ashamed. I feel like people be ashamed of that. And that's the thing. Like that was one thing that I guess you could say myself or made a promise to God or whatever. I was like, God, like I really want you to be, really implanted in my business, help me grow, help me elevate. And I promise you, God, every chance that I get, I'm going to glorify your name to the people. You know what I mean? And so not only this journey that I have been on personally, yeah, it's been transforming moms' lives and I've been helping people make money or whatever like that. But I've also been bringing people to God. And that's why when I say like I've just been so grateful that like my life is transforming and it feels good, but it doesn't feel like awkward to me. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is kind of weird or I have to be a certain way. I'm gonna be myself. God knows my heart. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. But Lord, but God knows my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I mean well and I try to do right. And I know that I'm a good person. And again, I'm a very generous person. And that's the thing. Y'all be wanting God to be so generous to y'all, but are you generous? Are you? You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, because like I said, I didn't mean to get on here preaching, y'all. My man. I was gonna show y'all what was inside the course. But y'all, again, so many different ways to make money, y'all. Get out here and do y'all research. Y'all gotta stop being comfortable with your situation. Stop feeling like, oh, I'm gonna be on this job for 30 years and that's all I can do. No. And that's one thing that I tell people all the time. I don't be telling the people that to quit your job. Like y'all ain't gonna never hear me say that, because one thing about it, baby, um, entrepreneurship, when you're trying to purchase big ticket items, baby, they put you through hell. So I would highly recommend, if you can do this on your 9 to 5. Now, don't get me wrong, if you get to a point where you're starting to make like the I would say, like, I don't know, I'm bro. Look, when you start making $20,000-$30,000 a month, then you can walk away. But I mean, some people walk away before. Don't get me wrong. That's just me personally. That's just how I feel. But baby, we want to keep that 401k. We want to keep that pension if you have one. I know a lot of jobs don't have one, but we want to keep that. We want to keep that health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Because, and again, when you try to go purchase a car, I mean, yeah, you can do all that in your business credit and everything like that. But y'all, they put you through here because they be like, well, last year you made 110,000. The year before you made 90,000. Baby, you know what? I got this job over here. We got, you know what I'm saying? We making money. But again, I just wanted to hop on here and show y'all why DBA is so amazing and why it's changing so many people's lives. And again, Y'all, when it comes to digital marketing, you don't have to resell courses. You don't have to do all that. It mainly is for investing in yourself, learning different skills to learn how to market, to learn about, just again, I ain't even got to go through all of that volume two yet. I ain't even had the chance. I've been so busy. But y'all, they have LinkedIn, Shopify, Printful, taxes. Y'all, so many people need information on taxes. If you don't have a retirement fund and you are an entrepreneur, there is one for you. Yes. Period. Period, sis. No, for real. And that's the thing. Like, I will never tell nobody. I'm telling y'all, I will never tell you, y'all. I didn't. When I tell y'all, I have tried every side hustle there is. I have done wholesale real estate. I've tried Airbnb. Baby, I didn't did it all. And again, there is nothing wrong with keeping you a little job. I don't care if you work one day a week. You know what I'm saying? Go part time if you start making money or whatever like that in your business. But keeping that is key because, baby, you don't know. Baby, ain't nobody trying to be working for 70 years. Maybe I'm trying to sit down. Look, my game plan right now, and this is what I tell people all the time, y'all, I still have my job. Like, granted, I make a lot of money. I do. But at the same time, I want to pay off my house. There are things that I want to do. Like people be like, oh, you somebody actually said this to me and was like, you're in digital marketing and everything like that, but I don't see you in a G-Wagon or whatever like that. And that's the thing, y'all. Y'all gotta people's minds be like, if that materialistic thing, I don't care about that. Like, that's not important to me. I'm trying to pay off my house. I've just been able to make my babies, both of my kids are trust fund babies now. Like, those are the things that people need to be trying to do. Materialistic things, that's not important. But everybody's journey or story is different. Like, don't get me wrong, but again, granted, on my job I don't be doing much, I ain't gonna lie. But still, I'm not walking away from that. My husband makes plenty of money. Like, and that's why I tell people all the time, like, my story wasn't like a lot of people you hear like, oh, I was living paycheck to paycheck, that's why I got into digital marketing or whatever like that, and it changed my life. That's not personally my story. My husband and I, we were well off, but where was I? Where I can't even talk. Where were we at the moment? Um, it surpasses. You know what I'm saying? Where we were. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, people gotta. Child, it ain't. I'm not doing this to get no G wagon. Although I would love one, but I'm not doing that for that. But again, how many people can say? But if I wanted to, I can go pay cash for a G wagon right now. But that's not my goals. Again, I'm trying to set my kids up and my kids. That's what's important to me. People don't know getting into a mutual fund. That's what's important, y'all. Like setting yourself up for a rainy day and not, worrying about, oh, I'm gonna have to pull money out of my 401k because I had an emergency. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? How many people can go get $100,000 out of the account right now? That's what was important to me. And that's why when people be like, oh, but you still work a job, like, da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I'm not ashamed of that at all. Like, baby, what? It's like, child, the people, you need to be watching the people that's doing it. I don't need to go to Louis Vuitton every 2-3 days. Don't get me wrong. I do like to vacation now. One thing I will do, baby, we go on vacations because, but that ain't nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? But, and that's the thing. What are you doing this for? And that's what I mean when I'm saying writing your goals down. It's not about, yeah, I want to start a business to make money, but it got to be more than that, y'all. You want to start a business because you want your kids to be set up successfully. You want to start a business because, yeah, you want to help people, but it's got to be more. And those are the things that you need to be writing down every single day. So you're understanding. And that's the thing. When I started, I didn't necessarily understand that my purpose was going to be helping moms. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing it because I was like, Lord, I want some money. I want you to elevate my finances. But then it turned into, okay, well, now I want you to lead and help people and guide people to get there as well. You know what I'm saying? And I could have been like, well, no, God, forget them. It's all about me. But, again, I'm allowing God to use me. And that's another thing. I don't really have to promote digital marketing or anything like that. Y'all, I just made $888. Well, first it was 606, but right before I got on live, I had got another sale. But y'all, I just made a quick $888, and I ain't even been on no platforms today because God is doing this for me. It's not me. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not, child, again. But let me get back into DBA. But y'all, the reason why I love DBA because it's a super supportive community, right? If y'all looking for like-minded people that want to start a business, again, so many beginners. I wish y'all could have seen the live that they had the other day because it was amazing. Like, I was getting emotional just hearing people. Like, I don't know, I'm a sensitive person. Again, I'm on this fast right now, so maybe because I'm empty, uh, my hormones is all over the place. But no, but just hearing people's stories and just, I don't know. I've always, since I was a kid, like, I've always loved to help people. Like, baby, I was poor living in the shelter and I was trying to help people in the shelter with me when we grew up. So let's know what kind of person I am. But Just hearing that, y'all, and that's the thing, like, but I just want to motivate people to just stop being so fearful. There's something that you want to do. There's something there's got to be something. No, no, don't get me wrong. There's some people that have an amazing job and they just want to be on that job forever, and that's totally fine. I'm not saying that, but for the ones that you have this idea in your head and you just don't know what to do with it, get out here and do your research. But the point of what I'm trying to make is the reason why I love marketing is because it's so many different funnels that can turn into so many other things. I will be back to finish. Okay. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. But y'all, with marketing and everything like that, there's so many things that it can turn into. Again, I've met so many amazing people in this community. I've met so many amazing moms with being able to help them and stuff like that. And just to be like, again, I always say it all the time, to say that I help them transform their finances. I help them get out of poverty or get out of living paycheck to paycheck. Amazing. Like, that is so amazing. And it's like, don't y'all want to help people? Maybe some people ain't like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I thrive off of that. Like, that is just, it does something for me that, like, God gave me a purpose. You know what I mean? But yeah, with DBA Volume 2, y'all, they have information on LinkedIn. You can learn more information like LinkedIn training, Shopify. Again, with drop shipping, y'all. Drop shipping is an amazing business to get into. Again, I don't really like that. I'm just giving y'all my personal opinion, but you can make a lot of money. I know people that make millions, millions, y'all, in drop shipping. I ain't been that consistent with it, so there's that. Maybe if I would have, but again, it's just not something that I'm passionate about. So maybe that's what it is. But you can make a lot of money. Again, I'm not with paying. You're not about to get out my money. I like digital market because you get 100% the profit, right? But yeah, they have literally, when I say, sorry, y'all can't really see it. But y'all, when I say there's multiple, let me show y'all multiple courses. How to set up your store, how to like literally market your store, settings breakdown, the dashboard terms, the app store, adding products, selecting a theme. All this information is in here where you can learn how to do this, right? Let me go back. Sorry, y'all, I be getting excited and my words be slurring. But what was I gonna say? They have any of my girlies that are in beauty, y'all, they got a lash in wax, which I need to be getting in here checking this one out because I haven't actually did this module yet. But literally a lash and like beauty module, how to get into it, how to start a business in that. Maybe that's something that you want to do, y'all. Like, that's the thing about digital marketing. Like, somebody asked me this other day, like, why is digital marketing so amazing? Honestly, to me, it's like college, but like it's a college slash a business all in one, and then you can turn around and resell it. So you learn all this information, you're able to take this information, you can resell the information. Like, that's a win-win. And there's people that sell courses for $3,000. One of my friends that I are in a group with, she sells her courses for $3,000, $5,000. Y'all, people are selling courses for $10,000. But this is why DBA is so amazing. It's only $222. And it's changing so many people's lives. Like, when I got into DBA, I want to say it was like 300 members, and it's launched technically what, June? Was it June 1st? I think it was June 1st. Yeah, because we're in July now. And it already has 8,000 members. And when I tell y'all, it's changing people's lives. Another question that people be asking me all the time, they're like, well, how do you know, like, or I forget what somebody said. I had it on my little Instagram Q&A. But long story was like, well, eventually, once it gets oversaturated, don't you think it's gonna be hard to make sales? What God has for me, He has for me, y'all. Like I said, I don't even have to really even promote this like this. I just promote it to try to help people. And then that's another thing. People like, well, why do you promote it? That's why I don't want to get into digital marketing, because I don't want to have to promote it all the time, y'all. In order to have a successful business, you're gonna have to promote it. You're gonna have to talk about it. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, those are billion-dollar brands, and they promote every day. You see ads every single day, right? Like, that's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, and that's the thing, people got all these excuses, but you really want to do it though. You really want to do it. You talking about, I couldn't be doing that every single day. That's a lie. That's a lie. Well, baby, you don't want no money. That's fine. Stay over there. UGC. I hit a lot of people hit me up about UGC. Y'all, they got a module in here that literally, here, I'll start. Let me see. I'll even play y'all because I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show y'all everything. But again, if you're somebody that's like shy, you want to start a business, but it's like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. Y'all, you can do this faceless. You ain't got to show your face, baby. You ain't got to show your, when I started, because I ain't want nobody in my business. I tell people this all the time. I was doing this faceless. And I grew, and I ended up getting hacked, and that's totally fine. They in Instagram took my page and they wanted me to go to court, and I wasn't about to do that. I was like, you know what? I'm about to put my face on this because I've seen results. I made a lot of money. And so we about to do this. You know what I mean? But again, it all goes back to the root of your business and starting how you're going to start this and asking God, like believing, I thought when people were saying they was making 10, 30K a day, that was a scam. I did. But then at the same time, I asked God, remove that from my mind. God, if this is what is possible, I started writing it down every single day. I'm going to make 10K in my business. One thing that I love to do that I tell people all the time, and I tell my mentee this all the time, write a future letter to yourself. And when I say do like write a letter, be very, 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 very specific. Be very descriptive about what you want. Like, just give me an example. I would literally put let me see. I used to always write dear millionaire C. Um, I picture myself like I'm trying to think of something, y'all, where I'm not telling my actual story because I don't want nobody put no bad juju on my stuff. But writing a letter to yourself, like literally being like, okay, I see myself waking up, in my king size bed, in my white sheets, in my 6,000, 8,000 square foot house in the Hamptons, I wake up to my cure. You know what I mean? Like, be very specific because I'm telling you, when you do that and you keep imagining that, y'all, when they say like words or like spells, that is why it's so important to like really watch what you say. People that be always be like, oh, I'm broke, I ain't got, baby, you will never catch me saying God, catch me saying that. Because again, even if I didn't have it, baby, it's in another account I can't access right now. We're not speaking that over our life over here. And again, if you're around people that are always saying negative things, like, and that was again, this is why God told me I had to remove certain people out of my life because again, I could be talking about my dreams and talking about the things that I want to do, and a person like, oh, you or that's something that rich people do, or that's always got something negative to say. Bye, bye. And that's the thing, y'all got to stop thinking that the reason why your business is failing, like, oh, my family doesn't support me or my sister, baby, family, family and friends, they just aren't going to tolerate you. Y'all have made all the money that I have made have not been from any of my family, have not been from any of my so-called friends or friends. It has been from strangers. Strangers will celebrate you before your own family and friends will. And y'all gotta stop relying on people to support your business and just get out here and promote it and do what it is that you want to do. And as long as that you're consistent at it, as long as that you're consistent at it, you pray on it, it's gonna happen for you. But nothing is gonna happen overnight. For some people it does, but it's not gonna happen overnight. And that's the thing. People gotta stop thinking like, well, I gave it 3 days and it's just not working. 3 days? Y'all, there's people where they business ain't took off for a year, but it's like, how bad do you want it? And you have to get to a point where it's like, I ain't taking no for an answer. And that was the thing that I did, y'all. I remember when I first bought my first course in digital marketing. I'm coming, girl. I'm about to get off here, y'all. But when I bought my first course in digital marketing, y'all, one thing about me, and I'm still asking God to work on me. Y'all, I'm very cheap. Like, I'm very like, I don't know, right? But I was just like, yo, $500 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, man. And I thought about it. I mean, I sat on it for about 2 weeks, and I was like, man, that's a lot of money. I don't know. $500 is a lot of money, right? And then, again, this is when I told you I kind of just got back, like, or got back into like praying and asking God to like really, restore and, restructure my finances and everything like that. And God was just like, why are you so afraid to invest in yourself? $500, that's nothing. And that's another thing, y'all. I had used to have these limits with money where it was just like $500 is a lot of money, $1,000 is a lot of money, $100,000 is a lot of money, $1,000,000 is a lot of money, and it's like it's not. That is puny. That is like God be looking at that like $1,000,000. That's nothing. Like, and that's the thing. We got to get out of that too. We got to stop thinking like that is a lot. Like, and like I said, I still struggle with it. So you may hear me slip up and say it or whatever, but I was like $500. That's a lot of money. But then I was like, you know what? I keep saying that I want to grow, and at the time, I really wanted to have like $10,000 months where I would make $10,000, and so I was like $500, but I want $10,000, and scared money don't make no money. So I went ahead and bought the course. I did buy it on a payment plan. I tell people this all the time. Paid $150 for it, right? And I was like, okay, so and well, right before I bought it, but I knew I could buy it on a payment plan. I was like, if I buy this, we're not taking no for an answer. We're not taking no for an answer, right? And so I bought it, got into the course, was reviewing the modules, whatever like that. Gave myself a week before I actually started promoting it. And again, I was doing this faceless. Started from a Instagram page, was 0 followers, whatever like that. Had to build it up. Start promoting. I was posting like five, six times a day. And this is why I always tell people I personally don't recommend faceless. But again, it just depends on like how you are, like what your journey is. Because some people are just doing this because they want to pick up skills, they want to pick up extra knowledge, to build their business, to launch their business, to learn how to market. Hell, maybe they're just doing it for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was doing this because I thought that at the time, I'm like, I just needed the money and I wanted to make money. Um, and I was staying consistent with it, and I was watching my page. It was growing, it was growing, it was growing, and it was growing pretty quickly. Again, I'm posting 5, 6, 7 times a day, so it better grow, right? I'm using the hashtags, I'm following all these things that in the course is telling me to do, and it's working. Of course, my computer's about to die. Yeah, let me hurry up and get off. Started doing that, I ended up growing, and then I would say, what was it, a week? I have to pull up my dates, but basically, long story short, a week consistently of posting. After 3 total weeks of being in digital marketing, mind you, I was a beginner. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, granted, I had been on social media because I've done like UGC and content creation, but I've never done like digital marketing and trying to like resell things to people. Um, but anyways, I ended up making $11,000 in 3 days. And the reason why I say 3 days, because I didn't really actually start like promoting the actual course. Like I was trying to build up my page and get traction, everything like that. But as far as, so I mean, in total, even if we started over, I would say it took me 3 weeks, y'all, to make my first sale faceless. And again, that's really, really good. But I just don't recommend faceless just because I think that, like, as a consumer myself, I want to see who I'm buying from. Again, that's why I always tell people, like, when people buy courses or any kind of digital product for myself, I'll be like, hey, you want to hop on a call? Let me show you what you're gonna get, because I think it's just really important. Like, it's very important to treat people like how you would want to be treated. And again, I tell people all the time, like, I need to know what I'm buying, because I hear you. I hear you what you're trying to sell me, but can I see it? Can I know what I'm gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very open and honest person, because I know a lot of people that don't do that. Like, hey, do you want it or not? But that is important to me, and I think that if you're anybody that's in a business or you're trying to sell things to people, like, be open and honest with your customer, because essentially this person is helping you grow your business or helping you, get some kind of financial gain. So why not be open and honest? Like, if you're a real believer of your product and you know it's a good product, what's wrong with showing them? They don't own it. They don't have, they can't access it at that moment. So why can't you show that to them? So, but yeah, y'all. Again, I just wanted to hop on here and tell y'all about DBA. Again, DBA Digital Boss Academy. It's amazing, amazing, amazing community. It was created by a beautiful Black woman like myself, and she wanted people to just have, access to a course, a community, a guide to help them be able to launch their business and create passive income. And a lot of people are taking this and I mean, just like, again, one of my mentees, y'all, just hit 6 figures, and I mean, I'm just like, it's just crazy, man. It's been like, I don't know. I'm just really grateful. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I continue to say it. But again, I just wanted to hop on here and just give y'all some motivation and tell y'all to stop letting fear you hold y'all back. Because again, and the reason why I can say this is because that was me. I wish I would have started this a long, long time ago. I feel like I would be way further, but I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for my process. Um, but again, y'all, if y'all take anything away from this live, really be open to hear what God wants for you and has for you. And even if it don't make sense at the time, continue to pray on it, and just ask for clarification. I'm telling y'all, fasting, even if it's a day, go on a fast. And I'm telling, because I feel like that's when you can really, really, truly hear from God. Um, but I think that was all I had to say, y'all. I'm tired. Like I said, y'all, I ain't ate. So, but tomorrow, baby, we get to break fast. So I'm having me some break fast. I'm just playing. I'm having me some breakfast though. Um, but yeah, again, if you're somebody that wants to get into digital marketing, you don't know where to start, I highly recommend that you reach out to me. I always am willing to hop on a free call, and just kind of walk you through it, show you what's inside of these modules, because they are amazing. They will transform your life, transform your business. And yeah, y'all, I think that's pretty much it. I didn't talk myself a lot. It didn't really go what I thought that I was getting on here to say, but hey, I be letting God use me. I guess you could say that. But yeah, y'all, cut all them negative people out of your life. Let them go. If ain't nobody got nothing positive to say and they ain't building you up, they ain't adding to you, let them go, because they going to continue to hold you back and hold you back from what it is that you truly need to be out here doing. But if you have an idea, a thought, get out here and do your research, y'all. It don't take nothing. It don't take nothing to go online and type in what it is, what you want to do. How do I get to this? There's so much free information out there. And that's the thing. That's the key. Because a lot of people be like, well, a lot of this information is online when it comes to like the digital marketing and stuff. But yeah, y'all, but buying a course is literally buying a business that is done for you. You don't have to create an LLC. You don't have to do any of that. It literally is a business in a box. And you can turn around and resell it. And you can resell it in multiple different type of ways. And that's what's so amazing about it. And make a lot of money. It is a trending thing that is transforming so many people's lives. Okay. And I just want y'all to get a little piece of it. That's all. And like I said, if you need help getting started, again, I'm a very open, honest, person. I'll let you know. I'm not somebody that's just like, oh, it's about, you got to pay me. No, like if you need help and you just want to ask questions and maybe you're shy, maybe you don't, you were scared of getting alive today and ask questions. That's fine. Just reach out to me. I do my best to try to get back to everybody. I really do. I get a lot of questions. So that's why I do be trying to hop on live and answer questions. A lot of them are the same. But again, just reach out, y'all. Like, closed mouth don't get fed. Okay. But all right, y'all. I definitely said that I wanted to be off here before 9:00. So I'm hitting my goal because I'm a talker. Hearing this has me so excited. I've been watching and learning. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Talisha. Are you loving it, girl? I hope you love it. And get into it. Look, I ain't even got in volume 2 all the way yet, and I'm over here talking about it. But yeah, DBA, y'all, amazing. I also sell Digital Wealth Academy. Digital Wealth Academy is amazing. It really is. But I'm for my girlies that, because like I said, we, sometimes we balling on a budget, and that's fine. And this is why DBA is so amazing, y'all. Y'all can get started for $55.50 and literally watch your life transform. I know so many people that were able to make sales in literally the same day. But I just recommend anybody, when you start, get in there and get the information first and know how to promote it and know what you're talking about. Because again, I don't want to get on here talking to y'all and I don't know what I'm talking about or I ain't never seen it. That's why I said I ain't gonna get into too much of volume 2. But DBA, again, amazing. I'm so grateful for the platform. I'm so grateful that I came across it, because there are so many different courses, y'all. I didn't Simply Passive, Roadmap, UBC, so many, and they're amazing courses out there. Don't get me wrong. Money well spent. Thank you. It's so soon and I feel good about it. Yay, I'm so happy for you, sis. Let me know if you need help setting up your store, what platform you want to go with or whatever like that, because I'll definitely help you. I ain't trying to look. I be trying to I was talking to one of my other mentees today and I was like, girl, I don't be getting on your nerves, do you? I just be trying to make sure y'all good. Y'all need help with anything, because there's really good steps in there, but there's some like some pieces are missing. You know what I mean? Like I'm a very like, I need you to tell me to press enter, go down, go to the left, press right. Like I'm look, that's why I said I'm a little slow, y'all. I also have a digital playbook. If you're somebody that's been wanting to get into digital marketing, you're not ready to invest in a course, I highly recommend that you check out my playbook. I will link everything on both of these lives. But it literally shows you everything step by step. If you're a reader, perfect. But you can also take the playbook, customize it and resell it on your own and make it your own. That's why I love digital marketing, because y'all, when I tell you this is the easiest business that I've ever came across. Amazing. Again, there's UGC, TikTok training, so many different things that you can in these courses. I've only been on Facebook and I wish I did TikTok or IG. I'm old school. Shaking my head. Guess I need your help. Oh yeah, I got you, girl. Well, yeah, you gotta. We gonna hop on a call because I need to talk to you anyway. Hey, girl. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely about to get off here, y'all. Here she comes. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna continue to try to hop on live once a week. Mommy. Yes, baby. Okay, I'm coming. But yes, Alicia, let me know your availability, girl. Like, I don't want to get on your nerves, but let me know your availability so we can set up a call and I can help you through it or whatever. I'm actually free for the rest of the evening. Thank you, Jesus. You might hear my kid in the background, but I'll help you, or whatever like that to get you going. But you definitely gonna have to create some other pages, sis. We're gonna have to get you on IG and TikTok and Threads, but we'll talk. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off on here. But again, I'm gonna continue to try to go live when I can. I ain't even gonna get on here and say every other day because I'll be lying, because it won't happen. But I hope y'all have an amazing 4th. I hope you get to spend time with your family. Okay, sis. I love you. Okay, girl. I'm about to get off right now. But yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing holiday with your family. I hope y'all find Jesus, because I love me some Jesus, y'all. And he changed my life. Okay, and like I said, I told him I would glorify his name any chance that I get and tell him that, y'all, he transformed my life. He transformed my business. He elevated my life. He elevated my finances. So y'all need to get y'all some Jesus, okay? But all right, y'all, I will see y'all soon. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can hit me up on, I'm best on Instagram. So shoot me a DM or whatever like that, and I'll help you any way that I can. But all right, y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. Have an amazing 4th. Love you guys. Bye.